bestie. My name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Aggressive Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make a no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices.
Hey besties, let me borrow God's beauty words. Hey besties, happy weekend. Welcome to Friday. Woo. Why is the energy? I feel like the energy is a bit too dull. Today is Friday. Why are you guys dull? Please. It's time to giant go to different clubs. Like, touchdown, go and spend money. Yeah, I'm your host, Ime Elijah Afia. Even if I look tired, I look stressed, but then again, it's salary time, so I have to smile. Anyways, aka Uyime, sorry, Ogaraya one of Africa. Yes, I have to put that now. We can complete it. Ogaraya one of Africa. And I never do this alone. With me, I have the one and only the Toby Cash. When you're talking about cash, money, everything, she's there. Toby, how are you?
Man, I'm good. I'm
Are you sure? Because
exhausted.
this morning
My dear,
you were looking like you need help.
I just need like uninterrupted 12 hours of sleep at this point. I just need to sleep. I'm tired. But we're good. We're good. We're good. It's Friday. The weekend is finally here.
So what are your plans for the weekend?
You know, me say I want sleep.
Oh, you want to
I just
sleep
want to
this weekend. You
sleep.
want to use this weekend
I want
to
to use
sleep.
this weekend and sleep. And then there's time. We'll do a bit of chores and then Netflix. But the major goal this weekend is to, okay, no, I cannot sleep this weekend. I can't even have an outing tomorrow.
Oh, you can sleep now after the show.
Yeah,
You go and
but
sleep.
yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Me, I slept throughout yesterday. I came back. I think I came back very early.
Mm-hmm.
Then I slept till like 6.
So why are you tired then?
Then immediately after dinner, I
Mm-hmm.
slept again.
Then you shouldn't have any reason to be tired.
I don't know.
my
You know,
dear.
there are some times where your body just feels
Tired and wants to
tired
just rest.
and just want
True.
to, like, you don't want to move. You just want to be on the bed
Facts,
and all of that. So I think
that's what's wrong.
Yeah, that's what's wrong with me and all of that. But then again, Netflix and chills. Like, just watch movies and forget about
Your problems
your
and your
problems
sorrows.
and what is happening on social media, because there are so many things happening on social media. Yesterday, let me not talk till we get to that bridge. Like heartbreak, when they serve you premium heartbreak, like
Premium breakfast.
my heart
It
was
cuts like
broken.
this.
It was broken. Like why? But then again, it's okay. It's okay. We are happy for him. But I said when we get to that bridge, we're going to talk about it. And of course, we like to, do some amebo on the streets. And I'm talking about street X. So the first tweet we have is from Tumi underscore X. So she said, I received my salary 2 days ago. I have nothing left. Hey, yeah. Chai. I sympathize with you.
Nah,
Hey, yeah.
yeah.
Chai. But I mean,
It's a normal something.
it's a normal thing. Actually.
Because before the salary comes in,
Mhm.
you've already spent the salary already finished before it even enters your bank account.
But why is it always like that? Because I always ask myself that question, like, okay, why is that when they pay you your salary, instead of you to enjoy that money,
See, you
use it
cannot
to-
enjoy because the fact that you have some bills that are pending. Now, for people that might be paying rent monthly, rent is going to be due. You have to get groceries. You have to get this. You have to plan yourself for the month. So there's really little to nothing left that you say, okay, you want to use and go and flex because bills choke. Bills are already piled up. You have responsibilities and then also trying to save alongside. It's a finish.
And that's why I went to touch my savings. I'm damn serious. Right about now, I ain't got no
You ain't got no
I
savings.
ain't got no savings. Like I had to go and touch it because you have to, like, see this life. I feel like this life, you can't stress yourself. You do the one that you can do, and when you work, you also have to take care of yourself too as well. So
Yeah, true.
and
You
I
have
don't
to
like
take care of yourself.
yes.
But when you realize that there are more pressing issues than taking care of yourselves, my dear, you have to answer. I feel the reason why it's easier is we might be saying, oh, take care of yourself because we really don't have much responsibility like that.
Even with the fact that I still stay with my parents, I still have
And now I
responsibilities.
said not as much as
yeah,
those that are probably living on their own.
living
I
on
mean,
their
if
own.
you're living in an area that is probably band A, you have to buy lights, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to stock up your fridge, get your groceries, and do one or two. So you realize that when you finish budgeting everything, you're like, money
What's
have
happening? Money
finished.
don't
So
finish.
that's what it is, though.
Well, I just hope that I don't hope anything. The Lord is your muscle because honestly, I just hope. What is there to hope? Just be praying to God that
That they increase your salary,
that
you
they
get a
increase your
better paying
salary
job.
or you get a better paying job or you look for a side hustle.
True.
If you have side hustle, it might not really clear the whole financial this, but it will help.
It will help, yeah,
You will
because
not be
you're
bothered
not be
and all
solely
of that.
focused and relying on your
Yeah,
salary
actually.
alone.
Anyways, moving on to the next tweet. This is from Big Kwadi, and he said, "Stop avoiding your banking apps. Go and look at what you have done." No, I'm shy.
I'm very shy, man.
I'm shy. I don't
We
want to
don't
open
we
my
don't look
bank
at
app.
it.
No.
Especially when you just finish you only live one spree. Yeah, when you're like you only live once, I want to do this thing, you want to take care of yourself, you want to spoil yourself, you're like, if I perish, I perish. After you have now spent all the money, you now go and check the balance. You're like, oh more. But yeah, me bank app does not even need to tell me. Immediately I'm sending the money.
They look.
Alert is showing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But do you still believe people still do? If I perish, I perish in this time and age.
People do it oh.
Aha.
People
With this
do,
economy
people
problem.
do if I perish, I
No.
perish. Because I mean, you cannot be working continuously for just bills and groceries. Once, like, I think we spoke about that. Once in a while, you actually do have to take care of yourself. So that moment, just be like, Omo, this month or this day, oh, if I perish, I perish. We're gonna survive. Do you get? So I mean. You cannot come and work, and then
Yeah.
using the money to just pay bills. I'm not
bills.
taking care of myself. I can't say that okay. Oh, I use my money to spoil myself or take myself out or do something. Now, so this person go they pay and responsibilities and whatnot. So there are some days that you just have to close your eye and be like, Omo, you only live once.
Okay, moving on to the next one. This is from Aura Tile. So she said, creating a monthly savings to buy toiletries in bulk at the end of the year has been a game changer. Haven't bought pads or deodorant this year. I think the reason why it's so easy for her, maybe you stay alone and maybe you hide your stuff from the eyes of, let's say, your friends or people that come to visit and all of that. But do you think buying toiletries at the end of the year in bulk
Yeah.
would actually last till, because she said she has not gotten any pads or deodorants this
Like
year.
you said, maybe she stays alone. This person definitely has to stay alone. Other people, well, even if you're living with other people, actually, there's a way you can actually keep your things like kids. Now, there's one thing that I know I've learned from my mother is when you buy in bulk, it actually saves you costs.
Actually,
So because you're not buying single, when you buy those things big, they sell it at the wholesale price. So you're getting at least value for your money. So yes, I can understand where she's coming from actually. Because I do buy my pads in bulk. I buy the whole pack instead of
okay,
going
so you go to the market to buy.
the big one,
Wow.
the pack, the way it is, as how a retailer will come to the market to buy it. So I
wow.
buy it, and I know that at
For
least
the year.
for the year, I'm good, I'm settled. So yeah, that's I understand where she's coming from. And toiletries too. Momsy also buys a whole tissue bag
Yeah,
of
same with
2,
my mom.
3. So yes, in a way, I understand where she's coming from, and it does help a lot. Because at least at that point, you're not worried that you might be busy and you might forget this thing sometimes. So it's not when you want to use it, and you're like, Omo, this thing a finish. Oh. But when you now buy them in bulk, you don't have to worry about them. That you just have to go to where you store them and then
Yeah.
just pick it
And
up.
the money you normally used to buy one, you can use
It's
it
actually
for another thing
because
and
when
all
you
of
buy
that.
one, it's actually
Yeah.
very much cheaper
Very.
because they would have put in their transport cost and whatnot. Especially when you go to the supermarkets to get them. But when you go to the markets,
Market, gun,
people
gun.
that are supplying it in wholesale, you just say that you want to buy maybe like 2, 3 packs, just gather it.
I think that's what I'll
keep
start
it.
doing now. Most especially for pads and deodorant. That deodorant is a bit.
I really don't really use deodorant,
yeah.
but you see, especially for perfume. So I think I do that for perfume because when trade fair happens, there's this particular brand that comes for trade fair. So every perfume I want to use for the year, I usually
there.
get it there. Except when I want to like now sport during the year, and I'm like, okay, I like this perfume smells like, let me just buy it. But minus that, during trade fair, like around October, November, I just get my perfumes for the year, my body spray, everything I want to use.
Everything.
and we're good.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So the next tweet before we go into the stories properly is from Otumba Tins. And he said, what is that movie that is so good? Okay, what's that movie that is so good that you've watched more than
Mother.
3 times?
Let me see. Do I have a movie that is so good I watched more than 3 times? I don't think I have any. It's probably a series, not a movie. So there are two series that I watched early last year that I, even after the season ended, I went to go and rewatch it, and that was Abbott Elementary and High Potential. Those two series are top notch.
On Netflix.
No, they're not on Netflix.
Oh,
You have
okay.
to stream it on, I think, is it Hulu or what's not.
Wow.
But for movie, I don't think I have any movie that I've actually sat and watched 3 times. Mm-mm. I don't have any movie like that. But if there's some particular series that I know that I've watched back to back continuously. But for movies, none is coming to mind at this point.
Well, for me, I don't think I have. Okay, I think the only movie that I have watched again was it's a Netflix movie. I'm trying to remember. Okay, one is in Nigeria. Is it Kemi Mike Afolarin's this in movie? Is it Jagun Jago or thereabouts?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to watch not the series or
Okay, the movie.
The movie itself. I went to watch it again. Then there's another movie too that I went to watch. I can't remember. I don't know if it's a Tyler Perry movie, but I shall went to
Watch it
watch
again.
the movie again because the movie is that good. For me, I felt like the movie was good, so I went back to watch it again. Well, there's another one I would also want to go and watch again. I saw it. It's Fatal Seduction. It's a series, so I'll go back.
Karikpa was
I'll
not
watch it
this
again.
Fatal Seduction. I will find time and I will watch it, and I will see
Go
what
and watch
has
it.
you
Go
so
and watch it.
what has you so hooked to this movie.
No,
Because
that's-
every day since the beginning of this week,
I'm
you have been talking
it.
about Fatal Seduction. So I really want to know what Oyime is seeing in this movie that is making her so happy and so excited.
Just go and watch it.
Okay.
From the beginning.
I
like,
will
it's so
add it
nice.
to my to watch
It's so
list.
nice. You know why the movie is, aside from the whole, other side of things and all of that. That's actually a movie.
Okay.
A movie whereby you are glued. Like once you sit down,
You want to finish
you
it to
want
know
to
what.
finish everything to know what's happening.
Yeah, and there's
And-
a series that had me too like that.
And the way the cliffhangers, the suspense, everything is on point. For every episode, for every is it season 1 episode 1 episode 1 season 1?
Season 1, episode 1.
Season 1 episode 1. Okay, so for every episode there is always something to look out for. Like when you finish episode 1, you're like,
What happened?
what's going to
You want
happen?
to see what happens in
Like,
the end.
and the flashback, the way they normally the way they do their flashback
Yeah.
is so good. Like it's so good. Like it's on point and all of that. So now I'm coming to understand. I'm getting to understand what Perez
What's
said
saying?
when he made that statement that he made and all of that. Honestly speaking, we need to give it to South Africans. They are very good when it comes to scripting. They are good when it comes to movie production. They are good and all of that. And I know that Nigerian, that's Nollywood. I know that we are getting to that level too. I know that we are already in that level. I just wish for a collaboration because the movie is good. It looks like as if it was a Tyler Perry that wrote that movie, but
interesting.
it is
It's
not.
not.
And all of that. Honestly speaking, go and watch it. If you've not watched Fatal Seduction, go and watch it. Forget the name and the whole
The whole
they
other
were doing,
part
but
of
then
it.
again, that movie is top notch. I'll recommend it. So if you don't have anything you're doing this weekend, I think you should make it a date. And you can also say like do a movie date with your
with your friends.
no, not with your friends.
With your friends.
You can do it with,
With your friends. We don't do such.
no,
in
you
this.
can do movie dates with
We
your,
don't
this thing.
encourage such.
It's
You
going to help.
You stay in your house and watch it. They stay in their house and watch it. You time how people are going to watch it together.
Good. But then again, it's a recommended movie that I would recommend. So go and watch it. Your Netflix that you want to do this weekend, I think you should do that. Add it to your watch list and go and watch it and text me later.
Okay.
You come on Monday and give testimony. Anyways, guys, we have lots of interesting conversation on the table this morning. Trust me, the first conversation is something that everybody has reacted to. Everybody has given their opinion. Everybody is heartbroken. Like, why? And in the words of Burna Boy, last, now everybody go chop breakfast. Okay, yeah. Let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Tell us you're a Nigerian without saying a word. Energy security is one of the most pressing issues for many developing countries like Nigeria. And if there's going to be any meaningful progress, addressing our energy issues is non-negotiable.
I need to see light for my house. Make them do something.
Band A is expensive. I literally have to turn off all my appliances just to reduce costs.
We need light.
Introducing the Energy Outlook, your go-to show for everything energy. Every week, we'll bring you the latest insights, innovation, and in-depth analysis of Nigeria's energy sector. From policy discussions to regulatory insights, we will analyze the key decisions influencing growth and sustainability in the energy sector. We'll bring you the human stories behind the headlines, giving you a personal perspective on the broader energy challenges. Join me every Friday at 6 p.m. for the Energy Outlook, your guide to the future of energy, where energy means business.
I describe myself as a polyhumanitarian, someone who believes politics should be rooted in love for country and empathy for its people. I'm thrilled to introduce to you Politics Uncensored, a show dedicated to tackling the political challenges that matter most to Nigerians. This is more than just a show. It's a space for honest, unfiltered conversations about the issues that shape our nation. From policy reforms to elections, leadership tussles to governance at all levels, and the overall political landscape in Nigeria. We will dive deep into how politics is impacting our everyday lives. So join me on this journey as we challenge the status quo, spark dialogue, and work together to build a brighter future for Nigeria. Let's make our voices heard and drive the change we deserve.
Welcome back, guys. This is Gossip Gala, where we spill all the juiciest tea. And happy weekend if you're just joining us. And what would you be doing this weekend? Drop your comments in the comment section. I can't wait to hear from you guys. So the first conversation we have for you guys on the table this morning is Falz the bad guy. Oh, God. So apparently yesterday, Falz did, first of all, introduction, and everybody, it's like the whole internet went awry because they're like, wow, most especially girls, they were like, wow, they have finally carried our husband, oh, blah 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 blah, and all. So renowned Afrobeat singer and songwriter Folari Falana, widely known as Falz, has released pre-wedding photos, sparking excitement among fans and industry colleagues. In a latest Instagram post, the story Time Krona shared photos with his fiancée, donning cultural regalia. Now, keeping the identity of his fiancée undisclosed, Falz described having his fiancée by his side as one of his best decisions. It's been a long time coming, and having to do this with you is one of the best decisions of my life. First of all, introduction, the post reads. And guess what? You know how netizens are now. We had lots of reactions. Like, people reacted to this particular post, even though some people are trying to like they are trying to like fish out who is this fiancé. Like, people are trying to know who is the fiancé of Falz the bad guy.
You know if it be that person. See now, this guy is a fine girl now.
It's giving, well, okay, this is not, because guys forgive me, I know that Falz cannot, but then
No talk, I mean they don't drag you. No talk.
Yeah, let me not say let me just shush. I had someone in my head, but then again, because the person I had in my head actually had the same attire during the reunion and all of that, but then again, it turns out that she's not that person.
It's not the one.
I don't know, I feel like that person is a Nollywood actress. It could be, you know, those Arewa Nollywood actress is giving that vibe and all of that. But then again, it's none of my business. All I can say is congratulations to Falz the bad guy. Even though this one break my heart, but then again, it broke my heart.
Like our sweetheart husband has been taken away.
Honestly speaking.
And you know why it's funny and why it's very shocking? Because I remember that you, Mr. Falano, came out how many months ago to tell us that you've never been in a relationship, that nobody likes you, that you've not been in a relationship since when, that because you not found anyone that likes you, and you tell us that we should know that relationship is a scam.
Baba was see. Do you know
Man.
one thing I've come to understand about people in relationships? They always act like they are not.
And that's how it should be.
They like you would never.
It's called
You would
confuse your
never,
enemies.
like you would never know that okay, these people are in a
In
relationship.
relationship.
I don't know how they do it, but so that means that those of you that are flaunting your men up and down, that means you now know the relationship. That's what it's giving.
No follow and say that one no.
No, now that's what it's giving because for every single time that
You want to just shove your man in our face.
yeah,
Like, I understand some people like the PDA and then, you know what, showing off on social media, like, my man. But that is the level of privacy I aspire to be. And the fact that he just dropped it, like, very subtle.
very subtle.
Like, there is no way you want, even if your FBI skills are bad, I don't think there's any way you can investigate to know who that lady is.
Except he's the one that actually
That actually comes out.
guys, this is her.
how. And, you know, although we are really heartbroken, like, water full my eyes, but I'll be all right. Congratulations
congratulations to
Falz, the
Falz,
bad guy. You
actually.
know, we are really happy to see our favorite celebs finding their person and settling down and whatnot.
Anyways, let's read some comments. Let's read some reactions. So now, the first reaction is from Victoria. She said, national breakfast done.
Actually, he really cooked this
Like,
one.
he cooked it.
He cooked it. He prepared
cooked
this
it.
well, added the rice. And I'm like, you know what? It's time to serve them. And then you served us on a platter of gold. I say, guys,
Have it.
have it.
Now, this one is from Imose. She said, must it be dark? Let's see whether it's my sister now because I did find her since. And besides, she resembles somebody where I know. Well, me too. I thought it was someone that I knew, but then again, it's not.
So whenever he decides to do the face
Exactly.
review, we keep anticipating. But Nigerian FBI, that even now to
We see
dig
they
somebody
wait.
information, we are still waiting because I've not seen any speculation
At all.
on who. And normally by now Nigeria supposed to they put one or two
One or two
together. That means
together.
that there is no idea.
no
There is
way.
nothing. There's no way you can link it.
At
And
all.
you know what? I love it.
I love it for him. Now, the next reaction rather, is from Ijoma Eze. She wrote, just Kukuma tell us you are taking. Why are you stressing us when you know we like Amebo?
Actually.
Then the last reaction is from Shehu. Shehu, and she said, I don't know if I should say congratulations when we know see the face now. Anyways, congratulations.
But actually, if you look at this picture well, if you zoom in, you can
No matter
somehow-
how you zoom in,
No, it go show small.
she's looking like one of these Big Brother Naija contestants of last year.
But that one has more body than this.
That's just the difference.
If
But
you
it's
zoom
looking
in well, if you zoom in well on your brightness to the highest, do high
Toby,
exposure.
there's no how.
Do high exposure.
Or you,
People should hurry up now. But Falz, we're
But
really
yeah,
happy for
actually,
you.
we are.
Congratulations. In as much as we're sad, it's not like you'd have ended up with any of us that were crying. But either ways, congratulations, Falz. We love it. We love it. See now, if you actually look and where you go see the face.
it's giving. I don't know because this is the exact regalia that this person wore
And
for
maybe it's the
reunion.
same. Maybe it's the same person that
Maybe.
styled them.
And maybe his fiance was like, I like that.
like the
This is-
idea,
do it
yeah.
like that for me. But then again, anyways, congratulations to Falz, the bad guy. It's very, very nice and interesting to see that he's settling down and with his person. I mean, Falz is one of the celebrities I admire so much. The fact that he has lived up to this high esteem that I've put in, that
Yeah.
I've placed him on, and all of that. So congratulations to him. We can't wait for the wedding. Anyways, online in-law, I could just sit down the view.
I be now. We
Just
not all
as-
that in law. We be now.
Exactly.
Always.
Always. Anyways, moving on to the next story. This is everybody shouts power.
Power.
Say power.
Power.
Because this next story is very, very funny. So you guys, if you're on social media, you know that there's this whole Pascal Okechukwu, come and claim your son, blah 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 blah. You know, Helen now, the alleged baby mama of Cubana chief priest. Now, apparently, I love her consistency. It's her consistency for
I
me,
love it.
and her resilience for me. Like, I want to be like not like her, but I want to have
That level of
that
consistency.
level of consistency that she has. So apparently, she has released a diss track. she has released a diss track. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I don't know if there's an audio for that, but okay. So I wish we could play the audio, but then again, if you're on social media, I'm sure you must have seen it by now. So Kenyan lady Helen Ati, the alleged baby mama of Cubana chief priest, released this track and music video aimed at the socialites. It is no longer news that Helen Ati has been dragging the businessman over a child they had allegedly created together. She had repeatedly called on the socialites to come do a DNA test for the child as part of her attempt at dragging him. She has now released a diss track aimed at him. In a video she shared on her Instagram page, she was seen in an oversized clothing with a pony protruding stomach to mock him. Like, you guys,
At this point,
Cubana chief priest don't suffer. At this point. But what do you think?
At this point, I feel there's something I always say: you cannot shame the shameless, and that is where Auntie Helen has gotten to. Like, this is one that you constantly call out, and he really doesn't give two F's about you. Like, rest in Jesus' name. Like, you've had the child for how many years now? You were doing fine. So why the sudden urge to come out to be calling? I feel like she doesn't listen for clout at this point, because it's giving her engagement and giving her content. Do you understand? And trust Nigerians, we like to follow rubbish.
Okay, I get where you're coming from, but then again, I feel like, I don't know why I feel like someone is sponsoring her. Maybe there's a Nigerian sponsoring her to do this, because you cannot keep coming out to be calling someone.
Oh, trust me, people can. I mean, if you don't have work you are doing
and all of that, the person is not even responding, and you still.
I mean, she has taken this as a full-time job, so maybe or not somebody is sponsoring her. Either ways, it shows that she has the time. She really kukuma and not have anything she's doing before. Like, but at this point, Auntie Helen, you need to rest. You've called her this man for how many months and how many months on and on and on. And I think the only time he even said anything regarding your case was when he was on this thing with Mozipella, that he said that somebody said he's pregnant. That's the least he has done to even regard you. Like, you don't have family members at home that love you, that will tell you that, okay, babe, how far? This is not too much. Take a chill pill. Rest in Jesus' name. Like, why are you coming on here every time to embarrass? But like I said, at this point, I strongly believe that this guy is doing it for clout and for content, because a man that does not send you, yet you still carry matter for your head and whatnot. Okay, fine. Let's even assume that he's the father of the child. Let's even say that true, what you're saying is true. That, okay, you and Cubana chief did make way and this child came about. But as you have come out to call him out and he's not saying anything, he's not responsive. Rest. It's okay. But it shows that he's actually enjoying the fame that's coming from this thing. Like, people will actually literally do anything for the fame and the clout. Right about now.
So indirectly, she's using Cubana chief priest as an umbrella to just put herself out
before.
And I also want to feel like she's also making money from it.
And
that's why I also said allegedly. Be like, say, you get person
where they sponsor
the whole.
But it's the dedication from you.
If you want to put it in another way, it's also like a good. No bad publicity is bad publicity. So. It looks like, because for every time, I don't really see Cubana chief priest online coming out to say anything. It's always quiet. So if you want to look at it in a different eye,
she's doing free publicity for him.
Because every given time you see this lady online, it is always Cubana chief priest. There's nothing else aside him and all of that.
It's giving Iyabo Ojo and Auntie
Lizzie and all of that. But then again, anyways, go and stream your song by yourself, because I'm gonna listen to that. It's not making sense. I don't understand. Even if you wanted to do a diss track, like, at least the best you could have done is to,
if this one has sponsorship, the song will be better than this. If actually she has sponsorship, the person that is sponsoring for don't help your case, give you correct studio artists. I mean, look at VDM's this track.
Yeah,
in as much as we don't like VDM, it shall bang a bit. At least the beats, it makes sense.
Everything.
So, but this one is just having fun.
It's not giving.
This one has turned to. This one is a content creator, Cubana chief priest content
creator. So at this point, let me use the word. She's living off his name, off of his name, and all of that. Congratulations to you and your diss track. Shall go and listen to it by yourself. Anyways, and I'm sure he must have seen that video. He will just laugh.
Definitely.
He will just be like,
this one again. But I really want to know who these girls' family members are.
And she's from Kenya now.
So she don't get family member.
She has family member, but what's my own?
Because I don't want to believe that.
I don't
want
want
to believe that this girl will have
okay.
maybe siblings or father or mother or aunties, and you'll be embarrassing the family name like this.
Like you said,
We go disown you.
like you said, she's using him to create content.
Oh.
And like I also said, it's also like a good publicity for Cubana Chief because at every given time, you are just putting his name
Out
on
there.
social media, he's trending and all of that. Cubana Chief Priest doesn't really come online like that to like
Say anything.
to say anything. So for every given time I see her, I just know that okay,
It's Cubana.
it's Cubana and all of that. But then again, on a more serious note, I think she should just cut the chase. Like she should just
Actually, it's obvious that she won't, because I mean,
Yes.
prior to this whole issue, who knew who she was?
so
So,
she should start doing something
bad
else.
publicity is good publicity.
She should
If
start
she
doing
starts
something
doing something else, trust me, she's going to fade out, and she has realized that using Cubana's name to create content
For how long? For how long are you going to keep using him to create content?
let's give her to the end of
How
the year.
sustainable is that?
Let's give her to the end of the year. Maybe she go tire.
Anyways, my advice to her is she should just, the man is not answering you. Let it rest. Now that you have the audience, look for something else. Like
To do.
look for another cloud chasing thing
To do.
and leave Cubana. Because for every time you just, to me,
Why are you embarrassing yourself,
like,
sister?
yeah, actually, like
are you
it's
know,
embarrassing.
embarrassed. Like,
Every
look
time.
at you,
And she's fine, oh.
a speck.
And
Coming
she's
to come and
fine.
be
Like, I don't
embarrassing
get-
yourself in public because of Cubana.
Like she should just rest.
Zuzwanike.
Yeah,
It's okay.
she should because she's actually very beautiful for her. Like for the kind of person she is, she's good looking.
Like,
I don't
focus
know
on you and
why.
your child.
She's just focused
You've been
on
raising
the
this child for how many years?
how many
For
years
like
and all
2-3
of
years
that.
now. You suddenly
If-
woke up and said, I want to be
Yeah.
this thing.
So if Baba is not responding to you, I mean,
And
just
he's
lock
definitely
up.
not going to respond.
And he's not going to rest. There's
So,
nothing you would do
Nothing.
that will make that.
Unless,
that
see, the only, let me give you a word
Okay.
of advice. Maybe you should fly down to Nigeria, because what you are doing in Kenya is not happy. If you fly down to Nigeria, you stay in front of his club with the shade. Cubana, come out, oh! Cubana, come out, oh! Cubana, come out, oh! Maybe there. But this one I did from Kenya.
I thought
You don't go do anything.
Cubana actually said something like that she should come to Nigeria. That then she now came, she made a video and she was like, "You are telling me to come to Nigeria."
They are not serious
blah, blah,
now.
blah, blah, blah.
If true they are
So,
serious, you'd have found your way to
Sister.
Nigeria since.
Congratulations on your diss track, but then again, rest. Okay, so moving on to the next story. This is from Eniola Ajoho. I don't know if I pronounced her name correctly. So Nigerian actress Eniola. Let me just leave it at that. Eniola has broken her silence regarding speculations about a rumored romantic relationship with her senior colleague Odunlade Adekola. Now, the actress came under criticism after a video surfaced last week showing her trying to avoid the camera during the burial of Odunlade's father. For years, Eniola has often been the subject of rumors suggesting a romantic connection with the actor. However, in a series of Instagram posts on Tuesday, the actress dismissed the claims, saying they were attempts to damage her reputation. She noted she can't fix every lie and rumor, adding that life hits differently when you stop to prove you didn't do that or you are not like that.
True though.
So what do you think about the
I mean, she
story?
dropped some words of wisdom. You see, you cannot respond every lie and every rumor that somebody has about you as a public figure, especially. Like, there are always going to be speculations about, oh, maybe you hug this person too much, this person, you're doing this kind of thing, or you did this way, this person is kind of. So if you say you want to come and be addressing every single rumor, you will just be tired. And at the end of the day, you might sometimes now go and jabber and say what you're not meant to say. Like, so I feel what she said is facts, and it is the life that all these public figures and celebrities have. If you come out and say that, oh, look at the issue going on with Iyabo, and it's every time that she always comes out, and we've constantly said that it's not everything that people say that you should actually come out to debunk, although there are some that they are very pertinent that you actually address, but you cannot be addressing all this petty. I mean, they are both in the industry, so they obviously have a good working relationship. They've been in some movies together. So saying that because, oh, she was close with this person, or she did this, or she acted this kind of way, you now automatically automatically assume that, oh, I mean, we know how social media people are going to be. We know how our Nigerian netizens are. It's something that's always going to happen. I mean, we've had lots of other celebrities too that they've been accused of having so-called romantic relationship with their colleagues or whatnot, which end up not being true. But it is what it is, and that's it.
Yeah, allegedly. I think they also accused Fuki Akindele too with him too. That she caused issues and all of those things. See, social media is just I don't even know what to call it. But then again, like she said, it's not everything you address. So I like the fact that she's not addressing anything. You all should keep up with the rumor. Say it as you please. Whenever you're tired, you keep quiet, because I feel like if she should come out to say anything, it might look like as if she's actually
defending,
she's defending and trying to
and
do,
that's when they will not start saying, so
So
the way
that
your blood
means-
is boiled, that means that true, you are doing something. And I know that there are several times that they've actually come out to accuse this particular actor,
Yes.
the man especially, that he is very unfaithful. He used to sleep with younger actresses, that if you want to get a role with him, you have to do something. That's just how social media works. As once you know you're a celebrity and a public figure, just get ready to know that there are some rumors that you're going to hear about yourself that even you yourself you go the one that say, when and how did this kind of things happen. So like there are some that you know that this one you have to adjust, especially when it comes to issues about your family or about your work life and whatnot. There are some that you actually do address, but like I said, you cannot address each and every single one, because there will always be something that will come up. Something new comes up every morning when it comes to netizens and how they talk about these public figures and celebrities. So Auntie Eniola, I agree with you 110%.
Anyways, guys, let's go on a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Tell us you're a Nigerian without saying a word. Energy security is one of the most pressing issues for many developing countries like Nigeria. And if there's going to be any meaningful progress, addressing our energy issues is non-negotiable.
I need to see light for my house. Make them do something.
Band A is expensive. I literally have to turn off all my appliances just to reduce costs.
We need light.
Introducing the Energy Outlook, your go-to show for everything energy. Every week, we'll bring you the latest insights, innovation, and in-depth analysis of Nigeria energy sector. From policy discussions to regulatory insights, we'll analyze the key decisions influencing growth and sustainability in the energy sector. We'll bring you the human stories behind the headlines, giving you a personal perspective on the broader energy challenges. Join me every Friday at 6 p.m. for the Energy Outlook, your guide to the future of energy, where energy means business.
Life is made up of moments, some that fill us with joy, others that test our strength. Welcome to Heartlines. This is our space to explore the highs and lows of human connection, the love, the heartbreak, and resilience that shapes our life. From relationships to friendships, parenting to partnerships, and so much more. Every week, we share stories and conversations that define us, navigating love, separations, the struggles of parenting, dealing with anxiety and managing the pressures and stress of life. Real conversations that bring us closer, helping us heal, grow, and connect. So join me Mondays through Fridays at 10 p.m. for Heartlines, the show where we connect hearts, have real conversations with real people, one story at a time.
I describe myself as a polyhumanitarian, someone who believes politics should be rooted in love for country and empathy for its people. I'm thrilled to introduce to you Politics Uncensored, a show dedicated to tackling the political challenges that matter most to Nigerians. This is more than just a show. It's a space for honest, unfiltered conversations about the issues that shape our nation. From policy reforms to elections, leadership tussles to governance at all levels, and the overall political landscape in Nigeria. We will dive deep into how politics is impacting our everyday lives. So join me on this journey as we challenge the status quo, spark dialogue, and work together to build a brighter future for Nigeria. Let's make our voices heard and drive the change we deserve.
Hey, 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 people. My name is Anaja Music. And I'm live on Gossip Gala. On official upgrade TV with my homegirls, beautiful, finest, pretty, the best girl on your TV screen. So keep your dial right here, 'cause I'm out, yeah.
Welcome
Women
back.
know, women know. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Gossip
Please, off her mic.
Gala.
Off her mic, please. But that guy really has a very
He
lovely
does.
voice.
He
like,
does actually. He does.
Imagine you being angry, that kind of person, just come and serenade you with music. Welcome back,
Gossip
guys.
Gala. Anyways, so the next conversation is on Pella. Apparently, Pella was kidnapped, but glory be to Jesus, he was found. So, popular Nigerian streamer Pella has been found after he was reportedly kidnapped during live stream. This was reviewed by his colleague Sandra Benende. It was earlier reported that the TikTok content creator was taken away by some unknown men during his live stream. His phone was left in his car, leaving fans worried about his safety and whereabouts. However, in a recent video, Sandra Benende revealed that he has been found and is with the DPO. I'm so excited that Pella is okay. He has been found and he's good. Even though some people said it's content. It's content.
Okay, no.
They're just looking for this one.
My
Blah, blah,
own
blah,
is
blah,
that
blah.
it's not content.
Okay.
My own is that he wasn't kidnapped.
Okay.
I want to believe he wasn't
He
kidnapped.
wasn't kidnapped. Okay.
Because the video he posted, the live stream he was doing for the whole incident here, it was looking more of a conversation between him and maybe some vigilantes, given the fact that he was actually streaming very late at night. So it was probably all these megad people that were, watching the environment and whatnot. And even the way he was talking to them, he was talking in such condescending manner, like, what's going on? And that kind of thing where, these megas now, when you're on the road at that time of the night, they'll actually maybe ask you, where are you going to? Where are you coming from? And maybe he did not give them the right answer. And then they carried him to go and keep him in their guard room. And that's what they said Pella was allegedly kidnapped. Because let's be honest, if it was actually a kidnap, in less than 24 hours, they found him.
You can't, if actually it was like an unknown
gunmen. Unknown men.
If actually it was kidnappers, Pella would not talk to them
those people like that
the way he did. Because,
like, first of all, kidnapper will never sit down to have a conversation with you. Like, these people actually having a conversation where he was saying, he now said that Abi Ogun won't kill this one, Nikon. So that definitely is not a kidnap. Kidnappers will just come out, carry you and leave you and be going.
Even if they will not even allow you see
no go see anything. You will just know that they've moved you. So I want to believe it was a situation between him and some vigilantes that actually went south, and then maybe some of his people now went to go and beg and apologize and whatnot, and that's when they now released him and whatnot. But say they kidnap you, my dear, pray that you are not kidnapped, because honestly, that's when you will know that thing is not kidnapped.
That's actually a very big word to use, kidnapped. But anyways, I'm glad that he's okay. He's back to being Pella and all of that. I'm glad for him. Okay, so before we go, let's quickly take this story. And this is on because yesterday we talked about the cost of living. We saw a tweet where someone was, naming everything, talking about how expensive and at the same time cheap Nigeria is and all of that. Now we also have like another story on that. We have a tweet. I don't know if it can come up on the screen. So Nigeria a Canadian based man shares why he believes it's cheaper to live in Nigeria. So, this is what he said. Nigeria has many issues that need fixing, but living in Nigeria is way cheaper than many places, including UK, US, and Canada. I have reasons to meet some obligations yesterday and charged 1 million naira to 869.57 Canadian dollars. I was about to say Canadian cedis. Without prompting, Mrs. O, she said Canada is too expensive. There is no way we can spend 1 million naira on these things in Nigeria. It wasn't a surprise to me because I have always known my truth. I paid Emacs bill 450 Canadian dollars to 950k Canadian dollars. How many households pay? This man should not say this thing he's saying. How many household pays 490k monthly for ban A electricity in Niger?
You never see.
You never. There are people. Okay, wait. Let me bring it closer. You do. Okay, why do you go to Lagos for Dirty December? Can your $5,000 give you the same level of flexing value you get when you change it to naira? There is no need to deny the obvious because you want to feel cool. We all know the number of shifts you had to do to save that $5,000. It is cheaper to live in Niger. Okay, I want to respond to that ban A thing he said. Do you know how much we pay for meter, like to recharge? It's not 50k. Oh. It's not even 100k. Every month, my dad pays 250k to recharge and all of these things. So, and aside from me, my own is just there are people that pay more than that. You get and all of that. Yes, I get what you're trying to say, but at the same time, for us that are living here in Nigeria, it is expensive. Let's not even talk about the cost of living. The cost of living is so high. Yesterday you said that now some people do 010. Some people even do 001. Some people do 1000. Once they eat in the morning, that is it. They don't eat again and all of that. Aside from that, you would have 100k is equivalent to 10,000 naira at this point because there's nothing 100k can. There's nothing.
The purchasing power.
The purchasing power right about now is so high. You get normally when you hold 100k, you be like I get big money, but right about now it is not big money and all of that. So I don't think it is cheaper. Honestly speaking, I don't think it is cheaper to stay in Nigeria.
All I'm going to say that the cheapness, if there's a word like that, of Nigeria shows how broken our system is. I'm very sorry. I mean, look at the tweet you guys took yesterday. It's cheap to live in Nigeria, yes, but that ambulance might never show up at your house.
At all.
When you pay for these things abroad, you know that you are paying for a working system. You are paying to get things done. You are paying for a system that actually values you, and if the need arises, there are infrastructures in place. In Nigeria, what are we paying for? Nothing.
You are literally paying
the so-called
for
infrastructure that we're paying for. Do you see them? Do you use them?
You don't see them.
Let's leave. The reason why he's saying this is because of the value of the dollar to the naira, that when you change dollars to this one, you know that when you pay for certain things abroad, you know that you're paying for electricity, you're paying for this, you have it. You have the electricity, you have the utilities, you are actually seeing them, you are seeing the good roads, you are seeing the infrastructure that have been put in place. But say that it's cheap to live in Nigeria. It's cheap, yes, but the fact remains that there are some certain things that we're meant to enjoy, the certain benefits we're meant to enjoy as citizens that we're actually not getting. You are paying for those things abroad and you're actually getting it. The government actually does care about you, I'm sorry to say.
I don't think their food is as expensive as it is here in Nigeria. Because somebody said it. I don't think... A friend of mine traveled to Canada. She relocated to Canada. At every time I'm seeing her snaps, now chicken, this babe they and I think the way, because when I asked her, I'm like, how come you are always for every time you are always eating chicken. She said there's a way they sell their in Nigeria. You cannot get that.
Like there are things
It is
that
now luxury.
there are things that are put in place to make the environment better for you
Better.
abroad. So you see your money work for you.
Work for
but
you,
when
actually.
you're telling us down here that we should pay for it and we're not seeing it, we're not seeing anything. Who do you think is going to waste money and pay for it?
Aside from that, let's even talk about this. Now, before, nobody have to take 2-3 jobs in Nigeria. But right about, there's nobody you would ask. Aside from what you do, what do you do? Oh, I made this, I made that, I
have
made this,
this,
I made this,
I
I
have
made
this,
that.
you're selling this,
Like,
I'm having this side also,
like-
I'm doing this course so that I can go into this.
You get? So right about that, everybody has different things there so that they can survive. Because if you don't live your life that way, you will not be able to survive and you'll not even be able to keep up. So that means it shows that Nigeria is actually very expensive.
It's with that. See, uncle, what's your name? If abroad is expensive and Nigeria is cheap, come back home.
Come and
because
stay in
this thing,
Nigeria.
why did you run in the first place?
Come and stay in
Why
Nigeria.
did you run in the first place? Maybe Nigeria is cheap.
Come and
You're
stay.
not supposed to run go Canada now. Maybe Canada is expensive. Come back home and come and know whether it's cheap or it's expensive. By the time you fall ill and you're going to the hospital and there's one doctor to about 100 patients, is that the cheapness we're looking for?
Right about now, you see Nigeria, let's even talk about the health system. That's why I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. Just be praying that you don't see the kind of sickness. Just pray that you don't have that kind of sickness that will leave you in the hospital for 3 to 4 months or for 1 month because
you can't even you can't say you want to go to the government hospitals because
it's not even a
it's a no because you can go there they'll tell you that there's no bed space. You will see patients lying down on the floor, and if you are privileged enough to even go to private, by the time you see your bill you're like, what is this?
Then you will know
that it's actually not cheap. Please
calm down.
And this kind of thing,
calm down.
And this kind of thing, they provoke me. If Canada is expensive, all I'm going to tell you is come back home. We are waiting for you. We are waiting. It's because our naira conversion rate is what makes these people actually come home for 30 December and be flaunting money unnecessarily.
Actually, meanwhile they don't get them.
Can it pay our naira get value? You want to come and be doing big boy for me on top 5K? Where I know say you probably wash toilets to get the 5K. You will not come back home. Go the form Odogu, go the form boss. Meanwhile, when you go back there, you are going to sweat it. I know that the last 30 December, so many establishments came out to complain that all these people that did I just go back, when they came, they spent in their club. When they went back to their home country, they went to go and there's a word. They went to go and tell their banks that they don't know how the transaction came about, so they reversed the money.
Yo, it's a lie.
I'm telling you, there's a particular club owner that came out late last December to the January and was complaining bitterly that all these I just got back are very wicked people, that they came to his club, did transaction with their dollar card just for him, January trying to balance the book, just seeing that banks are reaching out to him and said that this payment was reversed, that the owner of the card said that they don't know how that transaction came about.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, they vex me.
Ladies are meant to gent.
They vex. I don't they vex.
Nigeria is not cheap. There's no way that it's cheap. Just make your money and live comfortably.
Because if you're abroad, if you're over there are some things that are put in place to make life a little bit easier. If you are not employed, they will give you unemployment benefit. You go, they collect money every month so you can find your fees. Who want they give you unemployment benefits for Nigeria?
The government don't even give 2 spoons.
Mind yourself.
The government don't
if
give
you are
2
disabled,
at all.
there's disability fund. You have your social security. You have a lot of things. If you want to get a car, you can pay mortgage. If you want to get a house, you can pay mortgage. Nigeria na cash and carry.
I
don't know who I was talking to and saying that I have friends that have moved out. Now, this is not me comparing. I'm just trying to compare the two systems. I have a friend that moved abroad and she recently got a car. She got a house. Because why?
Anyways, guys, this is all we can take today on the show. Thank you for watching. See you guys
on
Monday. Happy weekend and happy new month in advance. Bye.
Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Aggressive Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make I no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices.